notice two things. I only want you to notice two things. Where his nose is and where his front feet are. If you can't stand here, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, I want you to notice two things here. Where his nose is and where his front feet are. If you can't take the halter and lead rope off of your horse and have his nose over here with you standing here behind the drive line, behind his front feet, in the rider's position. So if I touch him and I say, hey, give me your nose. That's what I want. That's the only two things I want you to notice here. Is where his nose is, it's right here at my belly button, and his front feet are in front of mine. That's all I want you to notice. And notice this on both sides. So I want to be in the rider's position. I want his nose here. So at any time if he tips his nose away and I touch him on the side, I want him to bring his nose back over here. That's all I want you to notice for right now. And why he seems like he's crowding me, I can explain all that later. But right now, that's all I want you to notice. If you can't turn your horse loose and get his nose at your belly button while you stand behind the front feet, you have problems. Why you have problems? I'll show you why. So I'm going to give you an idea of what a horse feels like when you point your belly button at him. So just imagine you people are all sitting out in front of me. And I'm going to give you a feeling of what the horse feels like. Okay? This is exactly what a horse feels like. You ever see someone that doesn't know how to handle a gun? Imagine you're sitting there like that. You know, I got some shells here. I'm going to put them in the gun, and I'm going like this. And you're sitting there. What are you thinking? I got the barrel pointed at you. I'm shoving shells in the gun. It's pointed right at you. What are you going to do? Huh? I'm pointing the damn thing right at you. What are you going to do? And I'm like, how the hell does this thing work, you know? What? You people will be all hitting the deck. I got this stupid gun I'm pointing around trying to figure out how it works, you know? And I'd say, I really don't know how this thing works. Well, that's how the horse sees your belly button. He goes, look at that sucker. You people would all be on the ground. That guy doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. Hey, oh, that thing can go off, right? Oh, jeez. Well, that's what a horse feels like. So, you people better learn how to handle your gun. And your gun is your belly button to a horse. Because you don't know how to control your energy. When you learn how to control your energy, see, here's just the barrel of the gun. Now you could be sitting there, I could say, hey, look, you know this thing can't shoot. That's learning how to control your energy. The barrel of your gun, the muzzle of your gun. You wouldn't feel bad if I was holding the muzzle of my gun over here and you saw that I could load this gun and hold it in a safe position, that I knew where the safety was, and no matter what, I never let the barrel of this gun point at you. I always knew how to relax the muzzle of my gun. Well, see, most people can't do that with their belly button. You know, they're going at a horse like this, they're always sending a horse away from them. Well, and then you expect the horse to come to you? So if you can't stand beside your horse like I was earlier, and be behind the drive line, and touch him on the side with no halter or lead rope on him. And have his nose come over here. When a horse will put his nose towards your belly button, he knows that you know how to control your energy. And he knows that your energy is a good place to be. That's the source of your energy, is your belly button. Whether you understand it or not, or don't know how to control it, my best advice to you is learn how to control it. And don't send your horse away. I teach horses to come to me. I teach horses to seek my touch. And I teach horses to keep their nose to my belly button. You're in the riding position. So if he looks off over there and he gets worried and I touch him on the side, if he won't put his head over here, he'll run off. That's why I say it's really just catching. And understand when you're catching how to keep your gun in a safe direction. So at first, sure, eventually you can get a horse to come right to you. Because basically what you know how to do is put your belly button like this. So your friend wouldn't mind coming straight up to you when you got the muzzle of the gun pointed right at the ground. Well, you have to learn how to do that with this. So until you can do that, my suggestion to you is to learn how to do that. People think they got a great thing going on. Oh, what, you know, and I'm not going to specify really any names, but Monty Roberts calls it join up, and we see a lot of clinicians go, and the horse gets right in behind them and follows them. Well, that's really based, I mean, yes, it's a good start. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But the horse is like the human. He goes, that dude's got a lot of energy, and where's the safest place for me to be? Is behind him. He's carrying his gun and he's pointing this way. Safest place for me is just follow behind that guy. That's why a horse will follow right up behind you. That doesn't mean you can get the horse to come up here beside you and tip his nose here. See, so don't be befooled by all this crap of a horse following behind you. Until a horse will actually help you check the muzzle of your gun, because he knows the barrel's not even attached. Check the muzzle of my gun. There's nothing in there. There's nothing to worry about. You can't even, it's just a piece of pipe right now. And that's how your energy has to be. But that's how a horse sees your belly button, whether you believe it or not. Try it.